It was a day like any other, but somehow this one was different. And it wasn't because I was losing my shirt a quarter at a time to a 9-year-old chess shark. It was because she walked in.
What'll it be, lady?
Actually, I was looking for a man.
Aren't they all? Will I do? Or have you got a particular one in mind?
Rick Spade?
Yeah, figures.
He's a private detective. I was told I could find him here.
Every day. And twice on Sundays. He's over there. Hey, Rick.
Yeah?
There's a dame here to see you. A business matter, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
Checkmate.
Scram, kid. So, what is it, Dollface? Your husband running around on you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I work for an insurance agency.
Ah, career gal, huh?
Something like that. We've received a claim from the City Museum. An object of art has been stolen there.
And you want me to find this objet d'arte?
Yes, it was a very expensive piece, and my company does not want to have to pay out on it.
This sounds like a job for the city's finest man.
The police have been through that museum inch by inch and have found nothing. It disappeared in the middle of the day without a trace.
Broad daylight, huh?
Yes.
A damsel in distress, and a case of now you see it, now you don't. I was on the job.
Mr. Spade, we'd like you to take over this investigation. I think this should take care of your first week's expenses.
If her eyes hadn't already convinced me,
Well,
the size of her check did.
I'll let the curator know to expect you.
I met the museum curator in front of a bunch of rusty car parts glued together. She called it art.
this is art, huh?
This is an original Vandersloot.
It looks like...
She was one of the people in the room when it happened. She told me the museum had seen some hard times lately. The city's budget is in trouble. Budget cuts, fundraising problems, the usual. They've had to sell some of their collection to stay afloat. Interesting.
Never mind. Rick Spade, pleasure.
After our chat, she introduced me to the lead copper on the case.
Well, everyone was searched. We didn't find anything.
And this is just the way it was, huh?
Well, yes, sir. It was the middle of the week on a Wednesday. There were a lot of kids running around, and the tour group was, hey, don't touch that. It's a crime scene.
Sorry. So, anyway, the lights went out.
Yes, sir, just for a couple seconds. But when they came back on, it was gone.
Who else was in the room?
Curator, the visitors, and a tour guide.
The tour guide.
Detective Miners had turned on a light bulb in my head.
So the lights went out.
Yeah. You know, ever since they've been blasting for the new convention center, sometimes our lights flicker. The Beth Knott collection, it was donated by the Knott family 2 years ago.
Oh my god, the Chalui is gone! Don't any of you move. Everybody stay right there. I'm gonna call security.
The thing about it is, that Cholula is glass. It's really delicate. I don't see how anybody could have grabbed it and run out with it in the dark in a crowded room.
I spent a lot of time that night doing what I do best, walking and thinking.
Dame was right. It would have been hard for anyone to make off with that thing in a crowded room in the dark. It just doesn't make sense.
You know, Rick, I always lean toward the obvious.
That's it. That's it.
Where are you going?
Back to the museum.
They hadn't carried the statue out in the dark. It was here all along. An inside job. The tour guide? No. My money was on the curator. Hard times, she'd said.
I wasn't gonna keep it.
I get it. Hide it in plain sight until the insurance money comes.
It was the budget cuts.
Budget cuts?
So you get to keep the whole week's expenses?
Plus a bonus.
And you're stepping out with the doll from the insurance company.
It's not easy being me.